Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny, and today we're going to talk about some authors that I would like to continue reading in 2024. There are 5 authors on this list, and I have many more authors that should be on this list that I do plan on continuing with in the new year. These are just the 5 that I've picked. They might not be the 5 that you expect. I did not put authors on this list that I have been reading from frequently because I don't need a reminder to pick up from those authors. Talking about T. Kingfisher or Brandon Sanderson, I've been picking those authors up consistently the entire year of 2023, and so I didn't put them on this list. But I wanted to remind myself of some authors that I have really enjoyed in the past, and I need that little push to pick it up. And so that's where these 5 authors came from. If I complete this list, I might do this again at some point in time. We'll see. The first author on this list is Joe Abercrombie. So I read the First Law trilogy, which is right up here, in 2023. I read the whole trilogy in 2023 and absolutely loved it. I was doing the First Law along with Becca and the books, and I loved discussing those books and reading those books at the time, and I just stopped. At the end of that trilogy, I did not continue, and I don't know why. It just wasn't at the forefront of my mind, and I would like to, and so I think the next book in the series is Best Served Cold, and so I plan to continue in that First Law universe, and read all of Joe Abercrombie's works. That's my goal eventually. I'm going to start with Best Served Cold and continue in this crazy world with these amazing characters. I don't know if Best Served Cold follows the same set of characters or it's just set in the same realm. We'll see. The next author is Robin Hobb. So I have read the Farseer trilogy, and I loved it. But then once again, I didn't go any further. I read the first trilogy and then I just stopped. And I think I read Assassin's Quest, which is the 3rd book, at the very beginning of 2023 and just didn't pick any other Robin Hobb books up. So I'm going to start with the Ship of Magic. I just want to continue with the Realm of the Elderlings, and I will eventually get back to Fitz's books, but I'm going to start with, is it The Live Ship Traders? Is that what the Ship of Magic is called? Whatever the series after the Farseer trilogy is. So that's what I plan on continuing with Robin Hobb. The next author I'm going to continue with is V.E. Schwab. So I actually read a V.E. Schwab in December. It was a reread. I reread in The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I freaking love that book. I started out my V.E. Schwab. Actually, I started V.E. Schwab with The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That's the first book I ever read by her, and I am going to continue with the Darker Shade of Magic. So I've never read the Darker Shade of Magic series, and that's the series that I would like to complete at some point in time. I'm not going to say that I want to finish the series within the year, but I want to start it this year. I know a lot of people love it, and the second series came out, or there were books that included the universe from Darker Shades of Magic that came out this year, and so I would like to read that series by V.E. Schwab. The next author is Becky Chambers. So Becky Chambers, I'm actually mentioning this because I would like to continue my sci-fi journey, and I have read the Monk and Robot, the Robot and Monk series. I don't remember what order those go in, but the first book in the series was A Psalm for the Wild Built, and that series was just so cozy, so wholesome, and I know that Becky Chambers is like cozy sci-fi. At least I've heard people talk about her in that way, and so I would like to continue more of her works, and I'm going to start with To Be Taught If Fortunate is the book that I've chosen by her. I know that she has a ton of books out there, and so I probably won't stop there because I do think that a lot of her books are very short, but I'm excited to continue on my Becky Chambers journey. The last author on this list is Charlie Holmberg. So I read The Hanging City by Charlie Holmberg last year, and it was fantastic. I loved the troll city that she created and the characters. I just love being in that world, and so I would like to continue reading more by Charlie Holmberg. I am interested in The Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. This has actually been on my TBR longer than The Hanging City. The Hanging City was just a fluke that I ended up picking it up, and it was a new release last year. I can't remember when The Keeper of Enchanted Rooms was published, but it's been on my TBR longer. And so I was sitting there flipping through my Goodreads, and I know that Charlie Holmberg was an author I wanted to look more into and didn't realize I already had a book by her on my list. And so I'm excited to continue. That is my list of 5 authors that I do plan on continuing with in 2024. I know there will be more than this, but these are the ones I wanted on the forefront of my mind. So if you guys have authors that you've read in the past that you have absolutely loved, but you have not been picking up books by them, let me know who they are in the comments down below. I'm interested in seeing if you guys have the same problem that I do, that you absolutely love an author and then for whatever reason, they fall off the face of the planet in your brain and you just don't ever pick up books by them again. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.